Good morning, everyone, and welcome to TSA News Washington. I'm Anika Saunders from Mariana Post.
Today we're diving into a surprising discovery about the Sahara Arabian Desert, one of the driest regions on Earth that, believe it or not, was once lush and humid.
Hard to imagine that a desert known for extreme dryness was once received significant rainfall.
Well, that's exactly what researchers from the Max Planck Institute for Chemistry uncovered. The research team discovered and analyzed speleothems from 7 caves across Saudi Arabia.
Speleothems are cave formations that only form in limestone caves if enough rainwater permeates or spreads through the soil. They can be stored for long periods of time through reactions with calcium carbonate in the limestone walls.
The discovery of speleothems, with the help of radiometric dating, which relies on the radioactive decay of uranium isotopes that were carried into the caves by water and deposited in limestones, which led to more discoveries about the region. In fact, according to Monica Markowska, a geochemist who worked for the Max Planck Institute of Chemistry, the research team was, quote, able to study the hydroclimate of the Arabian Peninsula more comprehensively than ever before, and found out that during the last 8 million years, a southward displacement of monsoon rains occurred during wetter intervals, end quote, which in simpler terms means throughout the past 8 million years, as the monsoon shifted south, it gradually brought less rain to the region, even in times that were supposed to be wet.
In addition, the research team also discovered that during those wetter periods over 8 million years ago, the region supported the migration of mammals, including early human ancestors between Africa and Eurasia. Instead of being a natural barrier like it is today, it acted as a corridor for migration.
To understand better, we now turn to journalist Julie Smith, who spoke with environmentalist specialist Chloe Roberts.
Thank you, Liana. I'm here with climate specialist Chloe Roberts. Chloe, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
So we've learned that the Sahara Arabian Desert once received significant rainfall. How does this reshape our understanding of climate in deserts?
Yeah, so the fact that the region once had monsoon-driven environments that was more hospitable for animals also shows that the deserts may also have different climate conditions from the past, which also helps us understand that the present and past conditions don't always correlate with each other.
How did the past wetter conditions support more species diversity or abundance and variety of species than the current dry, arid conditions?
Yeah, so wetter conditions also means more plants, which also correlates to more animals being able to thrive. And so these animals were able to cross the region more efficiently from between Africa and Eurasia, which also helped them evolve, adapt, and thrive in newer environments.
Do you think climate change will affect this region?
Absolutely. Deserts originally formed due to shifts in global climate patterns. And with modern climate change consistently warming our world, it'll reduce animal migration and biodiversity statistics.
So to summarize, we discussed how past climate conditions and current climate conditions do not always relate to each other. And then we discussed how the past wetter conditions in the Sahara Arabian Desert allowed for greater species diversity. And finally, we considered the future implications and how climate change could affect the region.
Yep, that's all what the current research suggests.
Thank you so much for your insights, Chloe.
You're welcome. Thank you for talking with me.
That was Julie Smith with environmental specialist Chloe Roberts.
And that wraps up our story today on the surprising rainy past of the Sahara Arabian Desert. Join us again at 6 p.m. for a look into the emerging field of culinary medicine.
Thanks for tuning into TSA News Washington.